All right, guys. Big news out of Comic-Con yesterday. Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU to play Victor Von Doom. Or, well, yeah, I guess we can say Victor Von Doom. We'll get into that. We got that. We got the Russo brothers coming back, and officially Avengers 5 and 6. Avengers 5 will now be called Avengers Doomsday. With Robert Downey Jr. will be starring as Doctor Doom, and then also I think he'll be in Avengers 6, which will be Secret Wars. Both movies will be directed by the Russo brothers. So first I'm going to do a video on kind of the Robert Downey Jr. side, and I'll do a separate video on the Russo brothers side. But talking about this, first of all, just like a huge bomb that they just drop, dealing with the Jonathan Majors fallout. But not only were they dealing with the Jonathan Majors fallout, they're also kind of dealing with, just negative momentum since Endgame. But now they've gotten Deadpool and Wolverine, which has been like a great success. So they're kind of stuck like, do we do what's best for business? And that is to kind of bring back our big stars like Hugh Jackman, Robert Downey Jr. Or do we try and like just kind of push forward and just trust in filmmakers that they're going to do a good job? And I think they made the right call bringing him back. The question I have, though, is he going to be a variant? Is he going to be an Iron Man variant, and that's why he's coming back because he's Tony Stark? Or are they just saying, we want Robert Downey Jr. back because everyone loves him. He obviously can't be a hero. Let's just bring him back as a villain. And just like there's no connection, right? I think that's better. I think if there's just no connection, they're like, look, Iron Man died. He was played by Robert Downey Jr. We now need an actor for Victor Von Doom. We're getting the best option we can have, Robert Downey Jr. He played a hero for us. Now he's playing a villain for us. Or it could be Victor Von Doom is some sort of variant of Tony Stark. And I know that there's some comic books that I'm not going to pretend that I know about because I haven't read them. They could do that too. They could say he's a variant of Tony Stark. Either way, I think this really, there's got to be a lot of people who are going to say this is negative. Oh, there's a lot of actors who could have had their shot. It doesn't matter. It's a business. They're going to do what's best for them. I think this is the right move just because such a bulk, and I mean a bulk, of the people who follow the MCU, who aren't online every day, who just kind of casually go to the movies, are going to see this as the win. They're going to get very excited about this. They need to end kind of the Marvel is over narrative that's been going on for a while now. So I think this was really smart in those terms. Yeah, I just think it was a really smart move. I mean, to get into kind of the other ramifications of this, obviously there's no Kang, or we'll see. Maybe I think what they should do is they should have Doctor Doom kill Kang to kind of establish how powerful he is. The problem is, have you established Kang enough? Do enough people know about him to make that even seem that impressive? I think they should do that. I think ignoring him would be kind of stupid. But yeah, I think I think they're just gonna have to ignore those Kang post-credit scenes. But to be honest with you, and obviously I'd rather, it'd be better off if Jonathan Majors didn't get fired, just from like a real life perspective. But from a storyline perspective, this is going to be so much better than Kang Dynasty. I think the Doomsday movie is going to be so much better than the Kang Dynasty movie. To get the Russo's brothers back, which I think is also a huge win. But we were originally going to get, I think, Daniel Destin Cretton, who made Ant-Man 3, was also going to direct the Kang Dynasty, and who knows what that movie would have been. But a bunch of Kang variants fighting the Avengers does not interest me at all. I think Doctor Doom is way more interesting. This connects better into the Fantastic Four movie. This connects the Fantastic Four to them, because if you remember, the first villain of Avengers 1 was Loki. I mean, really Thanos, yeah, in the army, but it was Loki, who was already in Thor 1. So similar, Doctor Doom will probably show up in the Fantastic Four, and then he'll also be the villain in Secret Wars as well. But then you also have the Galactus element, and you have the Silver Surfer element. And I'm really curious, because you can't have Galactus be a one-off villain. You can't have Galactus be the villain. Really, Galactus should be the next villain of the next saga. But then you also have Doctor Doom, and you also have the Silver Surfer. So it's very, they got a lot to do. But I think this was absolutely the right move because, he's already, everyone's like, oh, he's 60. Like, use as much as him as you can get now, because at some point he's going to retire from acting. You won't be able to use him. Just use him now. There's plenty to do. This gives a really, really unique spin on the MCU, which they needed. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Big day for the MCU. I don't know if people are going to say we're back, but I don't think the MCU ever really left. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.